Yo, what's going on, people? How's everybody doing this morning? This Thursday morning, it's about 11 o'clock a.m. Yeah, man, about to do this video. This might be my last video today. More than likely, I'm gonna try to record something. I'm gonna bring the laptop because I'm going on a three to 4 day trip. But anyway, let's get to what we got on the what you see in the thumbnail. Mr. Dr. Umar, he's speaking on, some real stuff with the black culture and with the alphabet community that we got going, and a lot of what we call, high level thinking, black masculinity. Men are talking about and what's going on of us, trying to, you know, people are trying to put their culture on our backs, like they've been doing for at least 100 years. And it's a lot of black masculine men um, to not going for it no more, and a lot of high level thinking black women not going for it no anymore. But I'm gonna let you guys know I don't always agree with Dr. Umar, just like a lot of men or women. I don't always agree because we humans, a human ain't gonna always be right, you know. But we're gonna go into this video that Dr. Umar was talking to a radio station, and I'm gonna share it, and I'm gonna tell you my dialogue on how I feel about what he's saying and what the people are saying at the radio station where he was getting interviewed from. Hold on one second. I'm actually going to share another YouTube channel as well. So you guys go support that YouTube channel. Again, before I even go any further, please like and subscribe to the channel. That'd be greatly appreciated. All right, Kasim Lamar Dream Big Podcast. Okay, this is 60 million views. This is who they call 60 million views. Go check them out. Go subscribe to their channel. Go like. All right, I heard most of the video, but we're gonna go into it. So let's go.
Letting you know, we're not rocking with the Wade family on, gender identifying babies. Will you touch on that topic, please, Doctor?
Well, I am of the firm opinion that the Creator only made two genders. For 99% of human history, there have only been two genders.
Exactly.
All of a sudden, in post-Obama America, and he had a big role to play in this, all of a sudden we now have about 6, 7, 8 different genders now. And it is absolutely ridiculous. And to me, it is a form of cultural imperialism, because black people coming from an African tradition, although we've had our struggles with the LBGT.
Real quick, they always said, look who support them a lot. the feminists, globalists, socialists, racialists, black liberal woman. This is what he just said. And Obama, considered by many as the first gay president, he helped the LGBTQ tremendously. That's what his. I think those people, that community, was his community that really protected him the most and got him into office for the second time, because he would. For what I hear, as a matter of fact, he actually been like that since his first term into office. He was more of and then the second term, even before then, he was putting all types of legislations, all types of everything that you could put for the alphabet community. He was doing it. Oh, Barack Obama, that was his savior. That's why a lot of people call him the first LGBTQ president. Let's go.
Movement That is not something that we openly advocated and advertised, and we never accepted it as a normal way of things. That's the difference. Although we may have always had homosexuality, as you mentioned a minute ago, there was an etiquette to it. You would not bring that around the children. You would not discuss that around the children. You will keep it with you. Now it is changed. Now it is out front in your face. It's being taught to the children in school.
Right.
I actually predicted this about 20 years ago, and people called me crazy when I said they would start teaching homosexual studies in the schools. Well, it's there now.
And they don't even teach African American studies in the school. They don't even teach African studies.
They don't even teach Black history, but they will teach gay studies.
Not
only that,
don't even teach that.
There's currently a movement for homosexual reparations. They're arguing that gay people are entitled to reparations for all the years that they were not allowed to get married and all the years that there was a stigma against them. So they also want reparations like Black people want reparations. But here's the thing I want to be clear about. There's no such thing as a gay child. There is no such thing as a gay 7, 8, 9-year-old child. That situation that's going on with Dwayne Wade's son, to me, it's hurtful. And it's hurtful because you don't allow a 12-year-old child to make a permanent, irreversible decision about their life. Right. Now, if he wants to make that decision when he turns 18 as a grown man, that's different. But at 12 years old, you're only in the 6th grade, 7th grade, 5th grade in some cases. You don't even know who you are yet. How dare your father let you make an irreversible decision that's going to affect you for the rest of your life? What if that young man turns 30 or 40 or even 21 and begins to revolt against this new lifestyle that his parents allow him to select for himself? What happens when he starts going through depression and drug addiction and alcohol?
And God forbid, but more than likely that's going to happen. Because I can 100% they doing it for all the wrong reasons, and the reasons for it it's going to help, and it is helping Dwayne Wade post NBA career, and it's helping Gabrielle Union be relevant again as she was in her very early 2000s. So doing this for this young boy right now, all it is promoting things. It's promotion of the alphabet community. It's promotion of pedophilia, if you ask me. No, ask anybody with common sense. It's promotion of how their career is going to, they understand what the alphabet community is going to be doing in the next 5 or so years, how it's going to be more, it's going to expand even more. It's going to be the most powerful group in America. See, their handlers, Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union handlers, are telling them how it's going to be. And they have elite handlers. And, Dr. Umar he's going to discuss it a little bit more in this video. Let's bring it back. Let's go.
Alcoholism and promiscuity, because he's now upset at the fact that he should have never been allowed to make this type of decision. We have to stop letting America dictate how we raise our children.
Dr. Johnson.
Exactly.
Dr. Johnson, it's been suggested that the I don't know what the homosexual movement or whatever you want to call it is like a direct assault on Black masculinity.
I don't agree with that.
Well, and it is a direct assault on Black masculinity. There's a new term that's called toxic masculinity, where they basically want to demonize masculinity. And all of this is about eugenics. All of this is about population control. All of this is about the destruction of the Black family. And let me say this point, and I'll be quiet on this one. Black women need to really check themselves on this issue of toxic Black masculinity, and on this issue of feminism, and on this issue of promoting and proliferating LGBT lifestyles amongst our children. And the reason Black women in particular have to be on guard for their own hypocrisy is because you can't, on the one hand, say there's not enough Black men to go around and I can't find a good man, or I can't find a man at all, but yet you support a lifestyle that is going to reduce the available pool of Black men and make it even smaller than what it already is.
Let me rewind that back.
Around,
listen
and I
to
can't
this.
find a good man, or I can't find a man at all, but yet you support a lifestyle that is going to reduce the available pool of black men and make it even smaller than what it already is. You are either for the black family or you are not. You cannot be for the black family and be for a lifestyle that is.
See, I'm gonna be honest from my perspective. I believe that almost not 80% of our 85% of our black women really don't support the black man. I'm gonna be real. His video out where this woman is saying it on her, a black woman saying it a couple days ago. They don't support the black man. How could they? They wanna help feminize their sons. A lot of them just make babies with any type of man and blame others for their bad decision making. A lot of our boys are reading at a fourth grade education. Just about 10% of our boys of read is illiterate by the time they in the eighth grade. And look what's going on sexually. Even I'm a 41-year-old man. Even from my standpoint, my generation, what they said, 2 out of 4 black boys was sexually assaulted before they was 10 years old. A lot of these women talk that good game, no man. They don't want no real men because this is an excuse, like I said before in my last video. These 80% of super liberal, fake woke, globalist, feminist black women do not all black women, by 85, I'm gonna say 85% of them. That lady said 80. I'm gonna say by 85. They don't support manhood. They don't support their sons being around real men that can actually teach them how to be responsible for themselves, how to be providers and protectors. They don't want that. Most of these women don't want that. I don't give a fuck if they're making 80K or they making way less than 80K. They live in their housing. It don't have to be just the hood boogers. It'd be a whole lot of these so-called educated sisters that always show that they really don't like real black masculinity. They want to be protected, but they really don't. They just want to have more excuses, more quotes to have a victim to say, hey, we're being victimized. No, your sons are being victimized. That's who's actually being victimized. Let's keep it going.
Eroding the fabric of the black family.
Well, being the only woman here, I would just like to say that people have been homosexual for centuries, for thousands of years. Homosexuality is not.
The Greeks was gay.
Nothing. There's nothing new about homosexuality.
It comes out of Greco-Roman culture. There is no history of homosexuality in Africa prior to European.
There are people,
and if there is, I'd like to see the proof.
Listen to what they say. Hold on a second.
Thousands of years. Homosexuality is not.
The Greeks was
just like to say that people have been homosexual.
This the female. This the black liberal female. When they about to get into it. There ain't gonna be no disrespectful stuff, but they're about to get into it. This the black female talking. Let's keep it going.
For thousands of years, homosexuality is not.
The Greeks was gay.
Nothing. There's nothing new about homosexuality.
It comes out of Greco-Roman culture. There is no history of homosexuality in Africa prior to European contact.
There are people,
and if there is, I'd like to see the proof.
What about people in Igbo cultures of intersex people?
This is the Generation Z kid.
Different genders.
Okay, most homosexuals are not intersex.
It's not.
Most lesbians are not intersex.
I'm talking about genders,
There's
not
no such thing as a lesbian. That's fake.
Sexuality is a choice. Gender is a choice. But I believe that
gender's a choice.
Yes,
gender is not a choice.
You're born with a penis or a vagina. You're
gender is not a choice.
Scientifically, scientifically, sex is how we determine if a person is male or female. Your sexuality is not a choice.
Dr. Umar Johnson,
a male or a female, that's not. Your gender is how you were seen by society.
That is my young engineer.
According to who?
Scientifically.
According to who? Because that has no precedent in traditional African culture. So where are you getting those definitions from? You're getting them from white people.
Getting them from
You're getting them from white people.
If scientifically we
white
define
dictionary.
male,
No, that's not scientific. That is not scientific.
We
well,
all.
that's just like saying black and white. It's something that they made up. Black and white is fake.
Exactly.
So if we all
gonna
agree
go
to
through
understand that sex is how we determine
it's really
if a person
African
is,
and non-African.
If we all agree that it's sex is how we determine if a person is male or female, then that is how we identify a person's sex. How we identify their gender is how we see this person, if they're more masculine or feminine. It's a social understanding.
Okay. In African culture, sex and gender are not separable.
Right. And I agree with that.
Sex and gender are not separable. You are not born a man but choose to be a woman. That is anti-African propaganda. That is white folk stuff. That is not ours.
Dr. Umar Johnson, that is my young millennial engineer who, for the most part, I love hearing their
perspective.
His perspective is interesting.
Well, we must allow the dialogue. It's healthy.
But
we must allow the dialogue. He grew up in a generation that has to face this type of a thing. When you and I went to school, we didn't have to choose if we wanted to be a boy or a girl. We didn't have that choice.
It was not part of
our boys. It was just never even thought about being a girl.
However, there were always people. However, there were always people who were feminine or who were masculine. So
yes, there were, Queen. But here's the point that I want to make sure you get.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you. We've always had to deal with an undercover brother in the community. That's not the issue, though. The issue is the systematic promotion of that behavior as a normal alternative lifestyle.
Yeah. And that's the problem. The systematic promotion of it. That's all you see, especially when it pertains to black community. This is who you're looking at. Even in other communities in America, this is the promotion. And the black community and black American community, if you ask me, is the weakest because of the structure of the family. That's just my opinion. Facts would say the same thing, but let's just say it's my opinion. So the promotion is the bad thing. Even in the schools, the school systems, they let it be known. They got the flags everywhere. They having Gay Pride Month. Like it seems like every other month. They telling the young man, you got to stop being so masculine. You got to stop being so tough. You got to stop doing that. They even tell a woman, you got to stop being so feminine. They even tell a woman that. So absolutely, it's a situation where that it's being promoted. It's been being promoted as strongest ever for the last 10, 12 years. Ever since Obama got into the office, guys. I'm gonna say since 07, 08, like it's been getting stronger. And we starting to see these artists become famous just because they say they're homosexual or they're bisexual, and they don't have no type of talent. But they become famous because of that, especially when you're a black man. Case in point, Little Nas X. No talent at all, but I'm LGBTQ. I'm with the strong group now, the strongest group in America. Let's listen to a little bit more, and we out of here. Hold on one second.
That's the issue. The issue ain't whether we had gay people. The issue is whether or not we ever promoted it as a normal choice of life for our children. That's the issue.
And
well,
it's a
who are we to say that it's not normal for them? It's their normal. It's not our normal, but it's their normal.
No, I'll tell you.
It's their normal because adults such as yourself made it prevalent. Adults such as yourself made it like I gave so much promotion to it. Adults such as yourself said, "F the single mother." F the family nucleus. If you become a single mother, that's single mother. Necessarily single mother. You're doing a good job. You're doing a great job, not knowing that now your son or daughter is not protected. When you have a strong masculine father that's doing what he's supposed to be doing, setting rules, guidelines, letting their son and daughter understand the realistic world that we live in, not no fantasy world. And you have the mother that's nurturing their son or daughter, giving them, making sure they're okay, being feminine. You showing these two entities that you need, the mother and the father, the family nucleus. They know order and stuff like that. When you got that, shit like this don't happen. Most of these people house was broken long before they was even born. Pookie and Ray Ray, they daddy, for the most part. Or some beta male that couldn't do his job as a man. Or they fathers. So yeah, absolutely. But anyway, this is going to be the end of the video, whatever. I'm going to leave this video. I'm going to leave this video in the subscription box so you guys can look at it and everything. Most of it was a great video. Again, please, God, thanks. I'm looking at his stuff and everything. I want you guys to check him out. Check this. I should say this platform out. This on YouTube. They're called 60 million views. Subscribe and like. He got a lot of content that I'm looking at as well, and I hope he don't mind me looking at his content and sharing it with my subscribers as well. But yeah, man, protect your children. Protect your children. That's all I can say. Enjoy your Thursday. I might be back on if I bring some of my equipment with me. But again, enjoy your Thursday and please like and subscribe to the channel. Man, let's get it. We're gonna be going hard. Again, I still looking for interviews. So let me know if you want to be interviewed on my own platform. That would be great. And have a great day. Peace.